AMD Ryzen 7 7700X CPU drops to $295 USD. That is cheaper than the non-X model. ASUS ROG Ally handheld gaming console with Ryzen Z1 Extreme launches on June 13 and will cost, yes, exactly $699. Sapphire Radeon RX 7600 Pulse graphics card has been pictured. And lastly, we also have the pricing for the RX 7600 that is coming from a retailer in France. This is Tech Track. So firstly, we have AMD Ryzen 7 7600 8-core 16-thread CPU here, basically coming at $339. When you have, they do have this price cut of 24%, as you can see, but we also have more price cut in Newegg. And right here, as you can see, it shows $344 USD, but it is also offering you $50 promo code. If you use this promo code, of course, then you will get this limited time offer of $295 USD just for the Ryzen 7 7700X, and that is cheaper than the non-X model, which is funny, but again, this is only for this processor, the offer. So yeah, I mean, it's a very good deal and it's pretty appealing. This is a Ryzen 7 7700X, so the latest AMD processor here, so of course it's gonna be much appealing when it's coming at $295. Right. Next up, we have the ASUS ROG launch date, which is June 13. That is coming from ASUS here, later reported by Video Cards over here. And if you look into it, the pricing that we already know is that the Z1 version, of course, is going to be cost $599 USD, and the console, which is the Z1 Extreme one, the chipset, obviously, coming at $699 or €799 euros. So yeah, that's just the leaked price that was, leaked before, but now it's completely clear. That is the actual retail price for the ASUS ROG Ally, $699 and $599. And also the benchmarks are also, out there in the YouTube. So you should, look into those and then judge is it really worth the price. For me, I believe it is because, it's better in many ways. So we'll see about that. Next up, we have the Sapphire Radeon RX 7600 Pulse GPU got, pictured here. And that's coming from Video Cards. They have leaked this information again. And well, this is the picture that we're looking at. Very generic from Sapphire here. Nothing really changed. It's the simple generic style that they're going for. They do have going for the red accents and the black, so pretty cool looking. And that's the back plate. So again, Sapphire Pulse, the Pulse variant. Again, similar look. So yeah, very much appealing. But with that, we also have some specs leak, basically. And if you look into it, the GPU cluster, we're going to get 32 CUs here for the RX 7600. And the FP32 cores will be 2048. We also have a boost clock information of 2.6 GHz. And of course, the memory is 8 gigs of G6 memory and 128 bits of memory bus. And of course, the Infinity Cache is coming only 32 megabytes. Still quite a lot for a GPU, but yeah. RX 7600, that's the specs for now. And lastly, from Calcode we got this information for the RX 7600 pricing, and that's right there. In France, they're getting at €349. So that's the that's the Sapphire variant right there, exactly the same model that we Video Cards have reported. And now for the pricing, we're looking at $349. And we don't know for sure this is the MSRP model or a bit overclocked. I believe this is not an overclock, but more like a MSRP model. So I believe the MSRP should be €349, but that's in France, and it could include taxes and such. But yeah, I mean, we'll see about that. I believe the USD pricing should be around $350 to $380. That I'm guessing. That is completely from a guess, but yeah, I think that is not a bad pricing, but also, not that much appealing either. Because, 8 gigs RX 7600, I will wait for the RX 7600 XT only if it's coming with, 16 gigs of VRAM.